What's up, guys, and welcome back to SCUM. Now, we are heading back over to the town that we were in the first time. The reason for this is one of you suggested that I grab one of those tractor tires from here and head on that away to go see if we can get that tractor going, because it just needed a tire or a wheel and a battery. I don't know if the tractors can start without the battery or not. Some vehicles can, some can't. I would think an old tractor like that could start without the battery, if you roll start it. I've done it with old tractors before. But I guess we'll find out. Whoop. That's not the button I wanted. Where the hell did you come from? Alrighty then. I'm not sure where that one came from, but okay. I think back that way. Isn't that a gas station right there? I'm pretty sure that's a fuel station. Either that one or that one. No, let's see. That one's a little village. I think that one there is a fuel station. Maybe we should go to the fuel station first and see if there might be. Let's see what that way is a fuel station. And see if there might be a vehicle there that we could use. Anywho, I have changed my character stats around just a little bit. I dropped the strength down to 5. And I did that because you guys asked the question in the comments of the last video. If my character being so jacked would affect his energy consumption. And the answer is yes, it does. Without changing any of these, I left all of these at 5. And I just played with this number here. And just this number, I tried setting it at 5, at 8, and our resting calorie burn rate was 150 calories an hour. I dropped it down to 3, I believe, and it was... actually, I dropped all of these down to 3 just to see what a default character would be. And it was like 129. I set these all to 5 and dropped this down to 4 because one of you suggested that might be the most efficient range. And so dropping it down to 4, our resting calorie rate went down to 112 calories an hour. And I bumped it back up to 5, and as you can see now, we're at 124. So it does seem like having this set at 4 is probably the best way to go in terms of efficiency for calorie burn. But I want to just stick with this for a little bit and see how much it changes things. There's not really any reason to go to 8 on that. But anyway, the point is, I want to see what this does for our character. Now, I have noticed one thing for sure. My stamina lasts a hell of a lot longer. I mean, I sprinted... I grabbed a tire for the tractor. I guess I already mentioned that, but point is, we have a tire in our backpack now, along with all this other stuff, and carrying a whole bunch of stuff and things. How much weight are we carrying anyway? Yes, I know you're feeling hot. What are we carrying? Oh, we're only carrying 24 kilograms. Okay. Anywho, I sprinted all the way from the town up this road to here, and it barely got below 50%. So I'm just kind of wanting to see. I know you guys can't see it real well because I have it faded out. There you go. You can kind of see it. It's still above just now hit 90. Well, we're going to see if there might be a tractor here or something that we can steal a battery out of at the very least. And hopefully there's not any unfriendly friendos here with guns and stuff, Let's see. No, we don't have anything in the rifle. I don't see any puppets, though. But I'm wondering if this is where that one came from. I hear something. Well, there's a bicycle here. I mean, honestly, we'll take the bicycle. Screw it. We might as well. Anybody here? No? Okay, and no tractor or anything like that. Well, we'll still check in here just to see if there might be a battery. I see some shotgun slugs. We'll take those. You betcha, because now... Hey, are you freaking... Why? What? Wait a second. Damn it. That one. Son of a bitch. I dropped my rifle all the way back there, didn't I? When I switched to my cleaver... Or no... Oh, please tell me I didn't drop the rifle all the way back in town. Because as I was leaving town, a puppet came out. I don't know. Let's see if there's one over here. I don't remember if I had it when I dealt with this dude or not. Man, that... I hate that the cleaver will automatically assign to... Where was I when we dealt with this goober? Damn it. Well, that's really unfortunate. Why can't you go in here automatically? Yeah, lost the rifle. Great. What does it take to make the rifle again? Man, that's frustrating. And that's why I generally don't bother crafting, like, the weapons here. Bolt, do we have anything left of that? No. Okay, so I need to get some more scrap from up there. Another bolt. I can find the wood anywhere. Man, that pisses me off. Alright then, whatever. We'll deal with this. We still need a battery anyway, so what the hell. Off to a great start, aren't we? Also, I like the way my character looks at 5 strength instead of 8. At 8, he looks unnatural, you know? I don't like it. But at 5, he looks pretty good. Hey, wait a minute, I needed scrap, remember? You guys just about let me run past this car and not grab the scrap out of it. How dare you? Why would you guys let me do that? Can I use nails or does it have to be bolts? Bolt or nail. Perfect. So, now we just need the wood. Well, did we have enough scrap? How much scrap did I pick up? Yes, we have enough scrap. So now we just need the wood. Excellent. Think we'll get a couple of those out of this, won't we? Probably, maybe. Yeah, we will. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Ka-chow. Bazinga. Hiya. And one of them. Why is it not giving me the option to do it? Okay, improvised rifle. Here we go. I mean, at least they are easy to craft. Which is good. They didn't used to be. They used to be kind of a pain in the ass, which is why most people didn't do it. That's why I never did it before. Because before you needed... I know you needed a pipe, which makes sense. I'm not sure why you don't anymore, other than they said, you know what? People are not using this. If we're going to have it in the game, we need to make it easier for people to craft. So, screw it. You know, screw the realism a little bit. Yeah, you freaking thing, get the hell out of there, you asshole. I hate that the cleaver defaults to one of your shoulder slots. It's a cleaver. You would not ever just sling a cleaver across your back. You're not going to tie a sling to a cleaver. I don't need the scrap now. You're going to try and put the cleaver in, you know, a container, a backpack, knife sheath, you know, something. Okay, anyway, we got this now. Load that. Shotgun slug. Boom. That ought to be pretty darn effective. Cutting board, I don't care about that. I'm trying to decide if we should... Ooh, hey. Yes, please. What are you? Tractor alternator. I don't have room for you. Oh, you weigh 5, so you can't even fit in there anyway. How much space does that take up? Not a lot. Okay. Well, then we can move a whole bunch of this stuff down to the jacket, can't we? Let's start with moving all the ammunition down to the jacket, just because I like having things organized if possible. How much of this crap can we just scooch out of the way here? Damn it. You know what, that's fine. You know what, hey, you can just go right there. Perfectly perfect. Beautiful, even. One of those. Now, I don't need you. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I know this is not exactly the most entertaining thing for you all to watch. Can you go in there too? Yeah, you can. Perfect. No, not the scrap, you stupid. Give me the tire. Thank you. Now, here's the problem. We don't really have room for a battery if we do happen to find one. Also, what kind of food do we have? We have some candy, and a can of sardines. Let's go ahead and take the toaster pastries. I need a battery that I can't carry. I can carry it because I think I can just put it in my backpack, right? Probably. Maybe. Or not my backpack, my hands. Stupid. I think, anyway, I can carry the battery in my hands. Ooh, another screwdriver. Yes. Yes, thank you. I would very much like to have found... Well, I can't carry it in my hands if we're going to be taking the bicycle, can I? Kind of forgot about that bicycle. Whoop, what was that? There was something. Oh. Don't care about those. Battery? Battery. No battery. Fair enough. In theory, it's possible that we could find a battery in one of these. And obviously right now I'm not going to bother with trying to get my awareness up because everything is up already. Now, these don't degrade. So, like, once they're up, they're just up. You don't have to worry about them at all anymore. And the interesting thing is, like, using this method anyway, you don't have to mess with these at all. You can set all of these as high as you want. You know, these can all be maxed out completely, and these can all still be, you know, ones across the board. You know? Carrot. I guess I should, well, we don't have room for the carrot, do we? We have one slot. Alright, fine. Because you guys said I need to be collecting some vegetables, and we need to try to do some roasted vegetables. Which would be a very good idea. Part of what I want to do... Ooh, a cantaloupe. How we doing on stuff and things? Go ahead and let's eat a little bit of the cantaloupe anyway. I love cantaloupe. I do. Cantaloupe is so good, especially if it's been like in the refrigerator to where it's chilled. Just nice. Oh, man, there's so many vegetables here. What can I get rid of to carry some... Oh, wait a minute. I already had a carrot. Which is the crappier one? 80, 82. Okay. Eat the crappier one. Raw carrots are also really good. I'm not... Here's the thing. Like, in real life here, I'm not big on cooked vegetables. I love raw vegetables, though. Okay, well, I guess that's that then. Okay, well, let's go see if we can't get that tractor going. At the very least, we can use the tractor for storage. I'm also curious as to why... Like, when you get in a vehicle or on a bike or anything like that, just in any kind of vehicle, all of your gear disappears. Like your backpack, your guns, anything on your back, it all disappears. I'm not sure why. I mean, I get it technically for, like, in a car. Because if it doesn't, it would just be glitching through stuff. And so they're just kind of going on the assumption that you took it off and put it in the back seat or something along those lines. But on a bicycle? Why? Also, I'm noticing his foot is not quite in time with the pedal. Do you see that? Also, we got a nice little stream here. Let's see. That up there is the village that I used to like. So, hey, there's another tractor here. What do you need? Oh, you need 2 front wheels. Oh, you bat rasher. Do you have a battery, though? Dost thou haveth a battery for me? You do have a battery. Oh, crap. Okay. 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 Got a battery that has a little bit of charge, even. What do you brake oil? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. We can put some stuff in here. Because I need to be able to steal your battery. What do we want to put in there? Realistically, I don't even need the cleaver if I have the Bushman, so let's get rid of the cleaver for now. We're just going to put the cleaver in here for now. I don't know... Let's see, where even is the battery? And how much do the batteries weigh? Because I need to know how much weight I need. Carry. Oh, you don't weigh very much. Fantastic. Now, actually, can I... No, I'm going to drop the battery. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, oh no, the battery can't equip it back there. Okay. So, we need to drop some more stuff. Here's the thing. I don't know if the other tractor even needs the alternator or not. So, I'll tell you what. We're going to put the alternator in here because we can start it without the alternator. It just won't charge the battery. So, let's do that. No, put it in your thing. Perfect. What was the other stuff that I put in here? I put the cleaver in here. You know what? That's fine. Because the cleaver is causing problems. because it keeps equipping to my back. Anywho, fantastic. Thank you, tractor. I will say the problem with the other one, though, is it also did not have much fuel. So hopefully it has enough fuel that it can get back to that fuel station up there. If not, then I guess we're going to have to... I'm feeling hot. How toasty are you? You're 36, but you're fine. You're not feeling pretty hot. You're slightly warm. Also, on stuff like that, I would really like to see... What is that way, I wonder? I don't know. We're going to go check that out, though, at some point in the near future. Once we can get this tractor going, we will go check that out. But anywho, something I would like to see is the ability to, like, roll your sleeves up and down. Or, like, if you're wearing a hoodie, to put the hood up or down. That's the only thing on the map there. That was that thing? Okay. But just, there's a lot that I would like to be able to do, and something like that would make it to where, you know, if they integrated that into the insulation system, to where, like, you roll your sleeves up, that removes 1 point of insulation. You know, or you put your hood up or down, that removes or adds 1 point of insulation. You know, it would make sense, and it would make it to where you could control your temperature a little bit better without having to completely remove a layer of clothing. You know? Speaking of that, I'm still wearing the yoga leggings, and those add a lot. Can I take those off while we're riding? There we go. That might be plenty right there. We'll see anyway. Now, I don't remember where exactly this tractor was, but I do remember it wasn't too far into the town. And I don't think that I'm really going to bother trying... There it is. Trying to go over to the police station just yet. I would really like to find some kind of more functional weapon. Anywho, let's get this on here. Oh, son of a... I need a jack. Oh, I need a jack. Well... Damn. Oh, I can't open it because there's not a hood on it. Genius. Install battery. There we go. Install tractor battery. Now, technically, I think you can drive it with just the 3 wheels. It's just not going to steer worth a damn, and it's going to damage the tractor. Man, I completely forgot about needing a jack. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Well... Damn. Yep. Need a jack for this. That sucks a whole lot. Okay, well, I guess we can't get this started just yet then. I wish that you could craft a jack or do something. Because, like, in theory, you could, you know, use, like, a long, really thick log or maybe planks or something as leverage, because it's a small tractor. You could, in theory, use like a plank turned on its edge as leverage underneath, wedge it underneath there and lift, and you might be able to get this up enough that you could put, a chunk of wood or something underneath it. Because I mean, this is a small tractor. This thing really isn't a heck of a lot bigger than a lawnmower. I personally have lifted the front end of not quite something this big, but like I said, a full size lawnmower. I have lifted the front end of it by hand. It's heavy, but I've done it and then slid a cinder block underneath it so that I could do something like this because I didn't have a jack at the time. So I feel like that should be a mechanic that they add to the game, but whatever. They didn't ask me. Anywho, well, we know that this town is probably death. So for the moment, I want to go check this out. Now, I don't remember, that might actually be a bunker. It might be. But that's okay. I want to go check it out regardless. And then maybe we'll come back here and try the police station. Or just searching the rest of this town to see if we can find a jack. Man, that sucks. I completely forgot that you need a jack for doing that. Grumble, grumble, grumble. That's okay, though. It is what it is, right? Right. Okay, okay. Looking at it, I'm pretty sure that that is a bunker, but that's okay. We might be able to find something useful there. Maybe not necessarily going into the bunker. Although we could. I mean, technically, we could do a bunker run right now. The issue is, well, no, we do have space in it. Why did I not dump more of this crap in here? You know what? I'm gonna go back here real quick. I'm gonna dump some of this stuff. Let's see. We don't need the beanie. We don't need a lot of this stuff now. Oh, we had some spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, we can dump those. There's a whole lot of stuff that I can get rid of. So that if we do decide to loot somewhere, we actually have room to do it. Might be a good idea. I would like to find a functioning pistol or a shotgun or something like that. If I can do that, to where we could actually stand a chance against the NPCs over here, then I will absolutely come back and do that. Here, you all, well, no, I want to keep that. Why do we have so much wire? We don't need wire. I don't need the rubber band anymore either. Although we're going to keep it. Just because we have the room for it now. No. Let's see. You go in there. I don't need you. I don't need you. Why do I have two beanies? I have two beanies. I don't need two beanies. I will keep this. No, we won't keep the soda. We don't need the soda. We don't need that many lockpicks. We don't have any more feathers currently, so these don't really matter too much. The batteries I can't use. Okay. This, I think, will be sufficient. Right? Why, you fat bastard. Right? What all other crap we got in here? I'm gonna... Why do you not stack automatically? Okay. I think that's probably good for now. Yeah. Maybe. Probably. Kind of, sort of. It could be, if you think about it hard enough. Put the onion in there, too. I don't need that. We really don't need any of the fresh vegetables right now. In fact, put that away as well. And that one. Okay. Alrighty, now I feel better about this. Okay, let's go see what we can see over there. No, not search for rocks, you stupid. You guys see what I have to put up with here? This doofus is sitting here going, no, I'm not going to bother getting on the bicycle. No, why would I do that? You know, I said we might hit this bunker. I don't know that we're actually gonna hit the bunker. If it is a bunker, I'm not 100% sure if it is a bunker, but that would be my guess because I don't see anything else in this sector that looks like a bunker. So I'm 98% certain that that is a bunker. I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing that or just check the rest of this town because there was more to this town that we didn't check. Let's do that. We're already at this town. We're more likely to find a jack somewhere in this town than we are to find it at a bunker. I'm sorry, guys. You have to keep putting up with me being indecisive. Also, I hope the microphone sounds better this time. I swapped out my microphone cable and did a test video, and it sounded better. It wasn't staticky and glitchy like it had been before. So hopefully that fixed the problem and I don't have to replace my microphone. But we shall see. Now, let's see. There's the police station. Well, I just realized that I had accidentally hit the pause button on my recording software. Wonderful. So apparently you guys haven't seen anything that's happened. Hi, friendo. Gosh dang it. I don't know where we were when that happened. Man, professionalism, isn't it? Anywho, we're back in here. I spotted, we came back to this town. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly where we were when the button got hit. So, I apologize if this is very confusing for you guys. It's confusing for me. Anyway, I decided to come back to this town. And I was trying to get over to some of these garages here. Like, I've got the bike parked behind this one. When I saw an NPC run out of the police station and run kind of that way. So I took off over this way. I've been trying to find a carjack to no avail so far. Have not encountered the NPC, fortunately. I don't know if it's the same one, if it's the same... Oh, there's another thing there. I don't know if they're still as well equipped as last time. But I have not found anything particularly useful as of yet. Oh, I did find a fishing rod. I found a fishing rod. That's all that you guys have missed, is me finding a fishing rod in a garage. Woohoo. So, you guys didn't really miss anything, but I do apologize for the awkward jump cut. Completely unintentional. I'm not sure why. I need to get a completely different setup for this. Because I just have... Let's see, there weren't any carjacks in here, no. I just have my recording software set to hotkeys on my keyboard. And I've noticed that those get pressed accidentally from time to time, so... Need to either figure out some different hotkeys or something. But, anywho. For now, we're making do. Did I check it? No, I have not been in this one. Damn you, I saw something red right there. I thought, hey, carjack. No. And like I said, I'm not too concerned about taking stuff out unless it's stuff that I'm actually interested in. Okay, well, poo. Not finding the stuff that I need. And I've gotten turned around. I'm not sure where the police station is. Okay, the police station's over there. Good. The police station can stay over there. I mean, I'm not sure why it would. Hey! Perfect. I will go. I don't care about that leather backpack. I don't really care about the cash either. I literally don't need money. I mean, if we're not... Because gas doesn't cost anything. And if we're trying not to use the traders, then I really don't need it, do I? Now, I also still don't know if there's only one NPC at that police station, or if there might be more. If there's just one, I might be able to take them. Because I've got Shotgun Slug in this. And so, if we can make that work... Firefighter pants. Hey! Those might be better. I mean, they have the same amount of storage space, but... I think I might like them a little better anyway. Put those on. Ditch the sweatpants. How much insul... Oh, they make me warmer, though. Yeah, they do, don't they? How much carrying capacity do they have? They do have a little bit more than the sweatpants. For now, we'll stick with them. That's not the button I pressed. Okay, now I'm hungry. Give me my arrow back. I need as many of those as possible. Can I please find a carjack? I need a carjack. Carjack? That's not a... Ooh, lead plate, though, I will take. I'm actually happy with our car. Ooh, another... Oh, hot diggity. I think maybe they increased the frequency of finding lead plates. Because a couple of people now have said that it seems easier to find them. Since this most recent update. Okay, trying to keep stuff in between us and the police station just so, you know. If I have to deal with them, I would like to have the element of surprise. Not going to find a carjack in there. I just need a carjack. That's all that I need right now is a carjack. Somebody didn't store one in this wheelbarrow, did they? No, of course not. Damn it, would you stop switching my gear slots? God, I hate that so much. You know, I want the bow to stay on slot 1 and the improvised rifle to stay on slot 2. And it won't frickin' do it. It bugs the crap out of me. Whole bunch of stuff that I really don't need right now. I will need eventually. I can't use that. Unfortunately. Because I do like the block. Please, can I have a car jack? Please, car jack. It's not a car jack. Please, car jack. Car jack. Lots of screwdrivers. So that's good, but I still would like a car jack, please. Oh, you're just a house. It's not helpful to me right now. Come over this way, would you? Thank you. Oh, good. I don't even have to loot you. Fantastic. You a house. You're a house. I don't care about you then. You're also a house. I don't care. Why did I find a carjack in you? No, of course not. Yes, I know you're getting hungry. We'll deal with that shortly. You're not starving by any stretch of the imagination. So quit complaining. Ho 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 ho. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Oh, this place is actually pretty big. I see a warehouse up there. Maybe I can find a carjack. Oh, I really want to find a carjack. That's literally the only thing that I want. Well, that's not the only thing. I still want to find advanced lock. Oh, sure, we'll take that. That'll save me having to use bobby pins. More brake oil that I don't need at the moment. I don't even remember what all you need the brake oil for. Come on, please let me find a freaking carjack. Okay, we're clear in here. Come on, carjack. That's... How much room do I have? We'll take it. Need car jack, not car repair kit. You bat rastards. Damn it. Give me a car jack. I know the mattress is not going to have a car jack, but... Come on. Damn it. Another screwdriver. Can you give me just one yellow screwdriver instead of 19 small screwdrivers? I like the motorcycle masks, but not that one. Now, I have a proposition for you guys. Let me know what you think. On the screwdrivers, you know, one yellow screwdriver has 40 uses. These small screwdrivers have 3 uses each. Which would mean it would take, what, like 13 of these small screwdrivers to equal 1 yellow screwdriver. So, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we get up to 13 of these small screwdrivers, would you guys be okay with me just ditching the small screwdrivers? You know, dropping all of them and then spawning in a yellow screwdriver? Rather than carrying, taking up all of this inventory space for all these little tiny screwdrivers. Oh, crap. You made me lose one of these decent arrows. Honestly, I haven't noticed that these work any better at all than just the regular pointy stick arrows. I have not noticed them being any more effective. So, I don't know that I'm going to bother continuing to use these. Whoa, you got skedaddly very quickly. How dare you? I would advise you not to do that, sir. You get shot in the face or the chest that way. Can I please? That's a generator, which would be handy eventually for the base. Oh, you're too big to carry, but you'll be here. Nylon, more medium nylon line. Yes, please. I like it. However, I get the feeling I am not going to get lucky enough to find a car jack. See, I was hoping that these stone-tipped arrows would do better. Let's see, because you can do metal-tipped arrows too. Yeah, right. Metal tip. Yeah. What do they take? Same thing? Yeah, same things. Now, are these... I don't know if those are going to make any kind of a difference either. I'll be honest with you, I'm not noticing any difference thus far. And therefore, I'm really not too concerned about trying to make these arrows. I'll just stick with the pointy stick ones. They work. Could they be better? Absolutely. But these don't seem like they're better enough to be worth the trouble. At least not thus far. Oh. Let's see if we can rearrange some stuff here. Yeah, we can. You know what, here, you go on number 4. Yeah. I guess maybe I could have been searching the houses anyway. It's entirely possible that we could find a gun in one of the houses. Not likely, but possible. But I mean, here's the thing. I need either a 1911 revolver or shotgun. Hey, there's the motorcycle mask I like. Now, I like it, not so much like with this, but once you get like a scarf, then I like the motorcycle mask because it makes it look like you've got the scarf pulled up over your face to cover it. And I would like to see that as another option as well, you know, in addition to the being able to roll your sleeves up and down, use a hood up and down, is if you have a mask, you know, or a scarf, give us the ability to pull that up over our face. You know, oh, there's a church up there. Okay. Well, I doubt that I'm going to find a car jack at the church, but I suppose we could check it, and at the very least we could just hole up in the church while we make a plan for next time. Oh, good, another car repair kit. Hey, another needle. I'll take that. You know, it might. Well, that's not enough thread, you doofus. How many uses? That one's got 14. Okay, that one's a fuller one. Let's take that one instead. Because we can't carry both. Oh, there's a propane tank. Can't do anything with it at the moment. No car jack. Of course not. Why would I find a car jack? Why would I possibly find the one thing that I need right now? That would just be silly, wouldn't it? How dare I hope to find the one thing that I need? That's just incredibly selfish of me, isn't it? Oh, the gas can would be handy as well. Now, if I pull this gas can out, will it despawn? Probably so. I might leave that in there then for now. I can find it. Freaking chainsaws, but. Yellow screwdriver. Mine now. Where is that cargo? Oh, that cargo drop's a decent ways away. And it's on the other side of the creek, I think. Unless that's a road. Maybe the creek went up through there. What is that? That looks like it would probably be a creek. I'm just wondering if I might find a car jack in that cargo drop. Might find a car jack, might find a gun I can use. So, I'm going to say, let's do a thing. Let's go back to the bike. Let's see. I want to get back there without drawing attention, so let's sprint through the woods. Oh, hey, there's more stuff up here that I didn't check yet. Howdy. What the hell? What in the... Okay. I hadn't shot yet, but okay. Phantom arrow. Anywho, we're going to check this place real quick because there is another garage and there's a little tool shed here. Okay, well, there we have 13 small screwdrivers, so... So let me know... Oh, Jesus, that was my last arrow. So let me know what you guys think on the screwdriver situation. If you're okay with us now crafting or spawning in... I know you're hungry. A yellow screwdriver and dropping all the small screwdrivers. Because if you're good with that, then I'm good with that. It would make things a lot easier. Because, yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 small screwdrivers. Which, yeah, they're not all, you know, full screwdrivers, I suppose, but... It still bugs me the way that the screwdrivers work in SCUM. You know what? I don't like it, but we're gonna take this helmet. Can I get something useful? No. Oh, good. There's some slippers in here. That's just what I wanted to find in this little military thing. Damn it. Man, I was hoping for a gun. Like I said, a revolver or a 1911, either one, I would love. Also, this helmet's going to make me have a heat stroke, so I don't know if it's worth it. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to say let's go hit that cargo drop. You shush over there, Grumbles. Let's see. Where... we're not going to find anything in here, are we? No. Where's my bicycle? My bicycular. Where beeth the two-wheeled pedal transportation device? There it be. Beautiful. Okay. Well, back over to the tractor. Dump some stuff, and then we'll go hit that cargo drop. If I can get to it in time. I'm gonna need more arrows, probably, aren't I? Yes. You get in there. In there. Everything that I don't need in there. You know what? Put that back on. You can go in there. I'm not gonna bother making more of those stupid arrows. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe they are more effective. I don't know. They don't seem like it to me. I want that way down there so that we're not using it. I don't need that right now. And realistically, I don't need you right now. So let's do that. Now, I asked you guys about the yellow screwdriver situation. I'm going to go ahead and use some of these because right now I don't know what your all's decision is going to be. So I'm setting these to be used first for this lockpicking run here. So that just is what it is. It's going to happen. So let me know what you... No, stop. Why would you... Yeah, here, stop using the damn katana, you asshole. What the hell is wrong with you? Now, to be fair, the Bushman is just about as effective as the katana. Maybe not quite as effective as a weapon, but pretty darn effective. Give me some basic stick arrows. Because we're going to need plenty of arrows for taking this cargo drop. Presumably, anyway. There's likely going to be several puppets. Okay. Mine. There we go. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. Well, let's do what we can do here. Onward. Now, we need to go southeast. Well, poo. So we need to go that way. Okay. Hopefully we can get there in time. I'm going to be upset if we get there and then the thing explodes. I know you're hungry. You'll be fine, buddy. You go kind of this direction. I don't see any smoke yet. I wish that you could see the smoke from further away. You know, like in DayZ, you can see the smoke from a drop. Or, well, they have helicopter crashes in DayZ. But it's kind of the same thing. It's essentially a cargo drop. But you can see those from a long way off. Because, you know, you don't have a interactive map like you do with SCUM. Ah, you're out of stamina. Okay. That's fine. I get it. Riding a bike up a hill is difficult. This is not that much of a hill. Well, I guess it is a fairly steep hill. I hope we get there in time. Also, again, I apologize for this video being kind of choppy and the big empty space jump cut thing that you guys had to deal with back there. Yeah, it's time to take a break. Realistically, here we would be better off just going on foot. But now this cargo drop is kind of in the middle of a bunch of trees, so that could explain why we are not seeing the smoke. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's go. Pedal faster. Pedal harder. Do I need to increase your strength back up to 8 just so you can pedal harder? Okay, oh, due east now. Due east, due east. Now. We're getting close. Is it going to be down in this clearing? That'd be handy. Puppets. Puppets. It's not down in the clearing, is it? No. Damn. That's unfortunate. It's much easier to deal with them in a clearing. You know what? Here, just hop off the bike here. Okay, still just due east, so this way. Oh, well, there's another clearing. Never mind. It was in a clearing. Oh, that's a lot of puppets. There's a lot of puppets, and we got the really crappy arrows. And I'm gonna waste them. Arrows, please. Thank you. Yep, bring my arrows back to me. Thank you. What the... Okay, well, you guys saw that. Puppets are still glitchy. Fantastic. I don't necessarily need to take all of them. Oh, actually, this is the front here. Problem is, if I don't take the ones that are at least closest to the thing, then I can potentially get trapped inside here. And none of that is useful at all to me. I mean, that kinda is, because I will need it for the tractor, but... Majestic Bear, I don't care. Mac 10. That doesn't do me any good whatsoever. Awesome. So there was literally nothing useful in this. Absolutely nothing. Aside from this gas can. Awesome. That has got to be the most useless cargo drop I have ever encountered. Holy crap. Man, that is disappointing. Also, I don't know where the hell I parked my bike. Anywho, that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry, it was kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, right? Now, I think the bike should be around here somewheres. Yeah. Maybe, possibly. I hope. Bike. You know what? Whatever. I'll find the bike in a bit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I apologize for the issues. It seems like it's always something with me, isn't it? Anywho, if you guys are enjoying my stupid antics and technical difficulties and all of that fun stuff, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. And if you haven't done so already, if you'd subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely wonderful. As I am now within 20 subscribers of hitting 1,000. Last I checked, it was like 982 at the time of recording this video. So I'm getting so close to that 1,000. Oh, I'm so close. There's the bicycle. Fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and hop on this just so I don't forget about it. But, anywho. I can't really think of anything to ramble to you about other than let me know again what you guys think on the screwdriver situation. And, let me know if you guys have any suggestions about where we could potentially find a car jack. Because I'm kind of sad now that I didn't find one anywhere. I don't know if we might find one up there. There's a good chance we could find one somewhere in the city, but that's also a big gamble. Going into the city just to look for a car jack. Because we still don't have any kind of actual weapons other than the improvised rifle and pistol, which are not particularly handy. They're definitely not going to be handy if we run into a squad of NPCs. Now, we could also go back and try the police station here. Let me know if you guys want me to try that. But anywho. I think that is going to do it for this episode. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and plug the links in the description as per usual. We've got St. Jude Children's Hospital and Wounded Warrior Project, both linked in the description. So if you'd like to support either of those charities, please go check out those links. Excuse me. And then we have my Discord server, as well as the Discord server for the SCUM, or for the Wolfpack multiplayer SCUM server. That's the server that I do all of my live streams on. And it's a nice, chill PvE server, so you don't have to worry about getting shot in the face by other players. In fact, you can't get shot by other players because we have player-to-player damage turned off currently. But the settings are basically the same as what I have on here for single player. So there's no sentries, no drop ships, but there are NPCs, and we have puppet numbers maxed out, as well as NPC numbers maxed out, I believe. But anyway, it's just a nice chill server. So if you're looking for a server that you can just kind of relax on and have a good time on, or if you're new to the game and you're, needing some help getting started, it's a good server because there's a lot of people on there that like to help. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, go check out that link. Make sure you read the server rules page that will tell you the rules and the settings for the server. And if it all sounds good to you, then contact either myself, Necros or Cornbread through Discord. We are the admins for the server. We'll have a couple of questions for you, and then we'll get you set up with the password. And then we've got my wife's YouTube channel, where she does a variety of videos, including ambient rain videos, comedy videos, paranormal videos, where she posts informational content on various paranormal locations, as well as some evidence that we have captured on some of our investigations, because we are amateur paranormal investigators. And then we also do family live streams over there, where we play games like Phasmophobia and Ghost Exile. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go check out her channel. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.